We have taken a little time off of racing after wrecking that 2000 and sold the trailer, sold the big truck, bought a boat, enjoyed that over the summer, but it is time to get back to racing and building cars. It's just something we can't shake. We're always going to do it. It's just how it is. We bought a car about 2 to 3 months ago and immediately started getting busy on this thing. I bought 125 foot of chromoly tubing. I borrowed a Rogue tubing bender from my buddy Brandon, and I've been learning and practicing and failing and a little bit of success and built my first cage. I got the front half of the cage done. So I have to tie in the back once we get the car back halved. But we bought something that we thought was special, something different, something that you're not going to see at the racetrack. You're probably not going to see it on the internet unless you see one of the other 2 in the world that are out drag racing. With that being said, you buy a car like this, everything has to be custom. There's no pre-bent cages, there's no front struts, there's no 9-inch kit, there's nothing like that. So everything we have to build ourselves, and that's kind of how we've always done it. We've always tried to do it that way. We do as much as we can ourselves, mainly because we're impatient, mainly because we can't afford chassis shops and all of that good stuff. So with that being said, I want to show you guys the new project. If you follow my social media, you've probably already seen the car on Facebook or Instagram, but YouTube has not seen it. So I want to show you guys the car. I'm excited about it. Long road left to go, ton of parts left to buy, a ton of money and time and work left to do, but I am excited about it, and I feel like now that we're at this point, I can show you guys something special. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the car. So this is the new car. It is a Lexus RC 350 F Sport. I bought the car from a Copart guy that bought the car to fix it. And so obviously the front got wrecked, the hood, the front bumper, and the other fender, headlights, all that good stuff. But the car otherwise is in great shape. So really excited about building a drag car out of something like this. We got a set of wheels from our buddy Brandon Wilbur and his dad, and we got them fitted under there. We've been cutting out and fitting and cutting more and hammering, and I think they fit pretty well. We're gonna have a rear end built by someone here before too long. And we've been working on the cage. This is the first cage that I've ever built. A lot of trial and error, a lot of things that probably aren't perfect, but in my opinion, it's very sturdy and it's going to keep us safe. We put the dash back in it. We trimmed it enough to fit in the car. We did a motion steering wheel, steering column, and all that good stuff. We're going to fit the factory center console back in this thing and get the shifter coming through it, and mount all our switches and stuff on that center console. We got a nice Momo full containment seat in this thing, and the seat's really nice and we're pumped up about it. I think the interior's coming out pretty cool. Got the front bar gusseted and all that good stuff. The back of the car is pretty bare. We got cutting out. Once we have a frame from Rhodes Race Cars, a 4-link frame that I'm going to show you guys here, that we're going to have welded into the car once we get the rear end, and we can set everything up and get this thing squared up and right in the car. This is a little bit of the progress of the car. We got the X braces done this weekend and a couple gussets and finished out the funny car cage and stuff like that. So once we get this frame in the back of this thing, we're going to go ahead and cut the frame rails out so we have more clearance for the wheels and tires, and cut some more weight out of this thing. I got this side pretty much trimmed up. I'm going to go ahead and clean it up a little bit more and paint everything back here, and then order some tubs once we get that measured out. Little things like that. I hope you guys are excited about this build. I know we are. I think this is something cool, something you don't see every day. And we're gonna go ahead and keep the factory door panels in this thing, and put the carpet back in the front, and just try to make it still resemble a car on the inside. As far as the plans is for the engine, we're gonna do probably like a Dart block 388 or a 427 or something like that, and get this thing moving pretty good. I'm hoping to make 1,700 with the car or something like that, and try to get it where it was when we were racing the S2000. So a lot of hurdles left to jump, a lot of work left to do, a lot of time and money left, but I'm excited about it. I think the car is going to look great. I think it's going to look awesome on a set of wheels. We got a set of spindle mount front struts for this thing, another set of weld front wheels. And yeah, I guess let us know what you think of the new build, of the new car. Any suggestions, who to talk to for a rear end and stuff like that. So we appreciate you guys. If you like this video, subscribe. We're going to be doing a lot more content with this thing, and hopefully we'll be racing before the end of next year. So yeah, guys.